Hello, babies.
I didn't need a plumber. I just
you guys could have did a tandem recording night. Ray could have came up to your closet and TV, and you guys could have sat there at your fucking folding table and had fun.
We had a good time golfing yesterday, that's for sure.
I bet. Yeah, no, I saw the text. That's awesome. Welcome to the Simple Minds Social Hour. We're going to review the potential worst draft in Patriots history, the 2022 draft, and touch into the rest of the league a little bit. Welcome to the show. If you're looking to have a good time and are not invited to the golf outings with Ray and Bill, then head on down to White Birch Brewing, the best craft brewing in New Hampshire, Nashua, New Hampshire. Ray, address, please.
460 Amherst Street.
Good side of Amherst Street. Head on down there, get yourself a flight, get yourself a pint, get yourself the Dr. Vittles Flight of Pints, trademarked. Make sure you're driving safe if that's your case. Call Uber Ray. That's also sponsored. He should start paying us for these bits, by the way. But let's get on that. I would like an angry email with a check. If you can't get down to the brewery, then get it at your local beer store. Wherever you get it, tell them these Simple Minds boys sent you. White Birch Brewing. All right, Bill, I wasn't expecting you, so I'm a little thrown off my game here. But
all right, sorry, I was just trying to surprise you, boys.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's a great surprise. I enjoy it.
I feel better, a little energized. It's been a long week dealing with the vid in the household this week. So
you got the vid again?
You got
I
it?
didn't get the vid.
Who got it?
Can't say.
Ingrid got the vid. Loser.
It's been a long few days. Speaking of long few days, that Patriots draft fucking sucked.
Woof.
Blue. Let me give you some expert opinions. We'll start with Ray's favorite. Here's what the experts thought of these of this draft. Mel Kiper, Ray's favorite, gave the draft a C+, which I thought was a little bit too high. It was favorable and for the Patriots there. Something called Nate Davis of USA Today gave it a D+, more closer.
Who is? No one knows who Nate Davis is.
Was there an email for this? Yes.
Very good one. Yeah, Bill.
I just sent it out, Bill. So if you don't have it, it's okay. But you can open it up at any point in time. Pro Football Focus as a whole gave it a D. There
Agreed.
You go there.
Agreed.
Listen to this one. Some idiot from Sports Illustrated named Connor Orr. Anyone named Connor.
Connor, don't trust.
Just don't trust.
What a dork.
He gave him a B-. He gave him a B-. Do I have that write-up? Can I just
if you do, I'd love to hear what his
let's read his write-up.
Explanation for this was.
Here we go. Here's this dumb dick face. Connor Orr, Sports Illustrated, gave New England a higher grade than most other analysts, complimenting their selections of exciting prospects. And those are in quotes. Let me read the write-up here. Sounds like a Bill Belichick nut glazer. Bill Belichick selected the fastest receiver and running back in the class, signaling an offensive shift we've already seen in this year in the making. The Patriots signed a speedy Nelson Aguilar in free agency last year as well. Thornton is an exciting prospect who ran a varied route tree at Baylor and took immediate quick slant routes to the house. He should add easy yards after the catch, as well as be a threat to dismantle the tops of defenses. As surgical as the New England's free agency splurge was a year ago, it needed to dip back into the skill position waters this year. Wow, that's a doozy of a sentence, Connor. Strong doesn't play like your typical speed first back. He uses the Jets more as an afterburner once he breaks through the first level of defenders, so he can't get past the line of scrimmage. That's good. He is also a typical Belichickian player. He threw 4 passes in a game during the senior year. Great. So we have a running back who can't break through the offensive line and likes to throw, and we have a receiver who is fast. He failed to mention the first 2 picks of their draft, which are absolute. Well, I guess he mentioned the receiver, but at least the first round pick, which nobody likes, a B- that's just insane.
Way too
insane.
Way too high.
Way too high.
And even the receiver, there was fears Pittsburgh was going to trade up in Thornton, right? The receiver in the second round. They were going to take him at 52, so that there was rumors. And that's why the Patriots kind of jumped up. So I mean, it sounds like he was going to go somewhere in that range, but I mean,
I'll get to the rumors, Bill, because I heard Greg Bedard kind of mention this the other night on TV, and how that relates to Matt
Grow?
Grow or
Matt
Patricia?
Grow, thank you. And his inexperience in this draft and how
God, I
it might
hate
come
the
into play.
Mets.
A couple more here. Grades. Ryan Gosling, the Ryan Gosling from Pro Football Network, gave it a C. Vinny Iyer from Sporting News a C-. Luke Easterling a D-. And then something gave it a B- again. Doug Farrar of Touchdown Wire. So I don't need to read his stupid shit.
Touchdown Wire.
I don't know. Let me
They're
go.
not very credible if they're giving it a B-.
I'll continue talking for a little bit and then let you guys go. Let's go. Let's go pick by pick and talk about how bad they were. In the first round, trading down from the 25th first pick overall to the 29th pick overall, the New England Patriots select guard out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cole Strange. By everyone's account, this is a reach. Some say a full round reach. Some say 2 full rounds of a reach. Sean McDermott laughed in the faces at this pick of the Patriots, half a country away.
McVay.
And McVay, sorry, not McDermott. McDermott was probably laughing too, let's be honest.
Everyone was laughing at this
what
pick.
a suck bag pick to start this thing off, Ray. Your initial reaction was?
What the fuck? That was my instant reaction. I mean, we were talking about getting a left tackle, not a fucking inside guard who was the 3rd ranked guard in the fucking draft that was 98th ranked overall. I mean, why would they go out and do this? Like, you had cornerbacks that were still in the SEC that Bill was coveting, that he liked. You had wide receivers that you could still go after. That kid from Utah, the linebacker, you could have gone after. But no, let's take the 98th ranked prospect at the 29th pick, Cole Strange. Bullshit.
Bill, how do you feel about Cole Strange?
I hate the fucking pick. I hate it. This is what
I didn't know what he was going to do there.
This is what I was, this is why I said, if you're not going to move up, trade back. Don't trade back to 29th and get a guy you can get at 54. Right. I mean, if you raid your philosophy, trade back and stockpile 2nd round picks, right?
An amount.
An undisclosed
amount. So I mean, that's where you expected this guy to go. I don't like the fact that we're, again, for the second time in 4 years, you're drafting essentially a guard in the first round. If you consider Isaiah Wynn, I know he plays left tackle, but that motherfucker is a guard. All right. So I mean, I don't like wasting 1st round picks on offensive linemen unless they're studs or left tackles. I mean, that's blindside. I want left tackles if you're wasting 1st round picks. Guards, you've proven in the worlds of the Dan Connolly's and the Stephen Neals and the Tom Ashworths and all these other fucking podunk guys that you've plucked off the street in wrestling camps and made them offensive linemen. You've seen it. It's been a pattern, and now you're wasting a 1st round pick. There's a cornerback, Diddley or whatever his fucking name was sitting there at 21st. Diddle. He was sitting there.
Fiddle.
So I mean, again, you're looking at a bigger need there, and no, it's a reach. I don't like it. You could have got him in the 7th round.
Yeah,
you could have got a comparable player.
So many reasons to hate this. Number 1, the position. Number 2, the reach. Number 3, the trade back. It just seemed completely out of place.
Like Tuesdays at Irene's.
It does. I don't know if that one plays. My initial reaction was, here goes Belichick again. He's got his board back, and now he's fucking around, smarter than everybody else. And I had that feeling until I looked at it as a whole. And after I looked at it as a whole, I don't know how much of Belichick's fingerprints are on this. I actually do think it was a collaborative effort. Instead of being collaborative and good like last year, it was collaborative and bad with Matt Groh in charge here. And I'll get to a little bit more of that in a minute. I just want to run through the picks from 21 to 29 that the Patriots basically gave up. These are the players that went in between the 21st and 29th pick. Kansas City Chiefs traded up with you. They took Trent McDuffie out of Washington, cornerback, widely considered one of the best cornerbacks in the draft. Patriots.
That was the kid, not Diddle. It was McDuffie.
I know. I knew where you were going with it. I just like Diddle a little bit better. From now on, we will refer to him as Trent McDiddle.
Trent McDiddle. I just forgot his name.
Trent McDiddles goes 21st overall. Ray's number 1 position of need on the board was cornerback. This kid is sitting there. Bill, you and I didn't want him to take a cornerback in the 1st round, but either way, I would have rather had him than a guard. So there's one for you. The next one, the 22nd pick, Green Bay took Quay Walker. He was a lot of draft. Quay? What's in your Quay?
Quay. Yeah.
Ray calls Q Quay. Like you have a Q in Netflix of what you want to watch next. Ray calls that the Quay.
Quay.
What an idiot.
Bottom of the totem pole of dumb. Quay Walker, big Patriots type of linebacker. Maybe they're going away from that with their speed. We don't know because they didn't even fucking address the position in this draft. So we'll have to wait and find out. But out of Georgia, he was there for him for the picking. Let him go. Buffalo trades up and gets Khair Elam, cornerback of Florida, another position of need, another top 3 or top 4 cornerback on the board. Cowboys took an offensive tackle. Tyler
That was
Smith
a shock. Did you see how pissed he was? They said he looked like fat Amari Cooper.
I'm not concerned about the offensive tackle and the Cowboys. They generally fuck up the draft too. The Ravens took Tyler Lindenbaum. Here's the one. If you want an offensive tackle, if you're in the school of the Patriots should have taken an offensive tackle offensive line player in the first round. This Tyler Lindenbaum kid probably going to be the best center in the league in 2 years. This kid's a fucking monster, and I guess he's one of the smartest guys in the league.
Cole Strange can play 3 positions on the offensive line.
Right. No, he has 4
he has started at 3 positions across the offensive line in college.
Mind you, Chattanooga
2 of those he played once at tackle and once at center. The rest at guard.
Still counts. Just to round this off, the Jets traded up for Jermaine Johnson, defensive end out of Florida State. A lot of people like the Jets draft overall. And then Devin Lloyd, the guy I think we all had an eye on, or we were texting about it that night. Devin Lloyd goes to the Jags, who traded up. They actually thought the Patriots might take Devin Lloyd, so they traded up and got him. Hey, wouldn't you target a guy and trade up and get him? Fucking novel concept. Devontae Wyatt was a defensive tackle out of Georgia that was also linked to the Patriots, a big stud defensive tackle put next to Barmore. Green Bay grabbed him. And then the Pats roll in with Cole fucking Strange at the 29th overall pick. And that Nakobe Dean guy, who was also rumored, slipped all the way down to the 3rd round for the Eagles. So we'll see what he turns out to be. And then lastly, just this
draft and get him.
There's Jets, just as the Patriots continue to get worse, the AFC East continues to get better. The Jets widely had one of the best drafts across the board, getting Sauce Gardner at cornerback, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver of Ohio State, and trading up for Jermaine Johnson.
You better hope he hits this Sauce Gardner. You see that ice that he was wearing out there? Way to blow your fucking signing bonus before you even sign, you fucking idiot. This is why I love when athletes do this. Dude, you're 21 and you just you got like 200 grand around your neck. And it ain't on loan. You don't get a Sauce Gardner chain on loan.
No.
You know, some of the guys
wear one of a kind.
No, some of them will wear jewelry to like spruce them up. This is idiot. Got fucking custom made pieces. What a moron.
Maybe he lands on Simplest Minds of the Week last week. Fuck, that didn't play. We time traveled these shows.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Keep going. We'll move a little bit faster here down the draft board for the Patriots. 2nd round, 50th pick overall, wide receiver Twyquan Thornton, the fastest 40 time in the combine out of Baylor. Another reach, another suck pick, in my opinion. Bill?
Suck pick. Again, I think I texted you, get the guy the ball in space about 2 yards from the wide receiver and make it from the line and let him sprint down. That's it. Who knows if he catches 6'2", 181 pounds. I weigh more than 181 pounds, and I sure as shit can't take a beating from NFL linebackers. How the fuck's this guy going to be able to do it? So terrible pick. I mean, I wanted speed, but I wanted the right players, and you did not. You did not address that one bit.
What other things in common do you think you have with Twyquan Thornton?
Penis size.
I was gonna go ding toed.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're wicked fast.
Right. I don't know if you heard about this gentleman, but he can run fast straight down the field, but going left or right, that boy's slow. So,
yeah, the traffic cone foot that Bill has, just anytime he tries to go left, gets in the way.
He just circles. That's all it is when he tries to turn.
Right, you're a big speed guy. You like this Twyquan's Thornton?
No, because what do we need? We want a slot guy that can go across the middle and get lit up. This kid can't fucking go side to side. So what's the point of getting him? I don't think Mac Jones has that elite arm where he can drop bombs down the field 60 yards. So even if this guy goes straight down the field, breaks away from everyone, is there a point to having him? I don't think Mac Jones is going to be dropping bombs.
It's never been part of the Patriots offense. Is this the Joe Judge effect here? Now they're going to start throwing 60-yard bombs with 7-foot dropbacks.
This is great with a guy that's got a weaker shoulder than I do. Awesome.
It's all about you tonight, Bill.
Bill's really touting his physical abilities compared to the Patriots NFL football players.
Yeah. That's right.
Third round, 85th overall, cornerback Marcus Jones, widely considered the favorite pick of experts for the Patriots out of Houston. Mainly a return guy, an undersized corner, played a little bit of offense. He's coming off a couple shoulder injuries. Okay pick, I guess. At least it was an area of need, Raymond. At least he's fast. At least he's elusive. But like, this is a nice pick if it's 2005 or 7 and your team is stacked, or 2014 or something, your team is stacked and he can come in and be a gadget piece. I don't know. Is he stepping in at left cornerback for the Patriots this year? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And I don't know why we're addressing special teams needs. I mean, we got this kid, and not to go too far down the list, but the running back we picked up is also a big returner, I guess. So I don't understand what we're doing with the special team pieces in the third and fourth rounds.
Well, Bill, per Matt Groh's speech, if you want a fast team, you got to draft fast players. So
if you want strong team or tough team, you need to draft tough players.
So I guess they just went down. And I also heard that analytics had something to do with this. And this was Bedard the other night talking about it. And Matt Groh's inexperience to read the board and understand what other teams are going to do led to these reaches with Cole Strange and Twyquan Thornton. They liked the players, and they heard rumblings that some other teams were going to jump up and take them before he could get in. So he just went a full round ahead so he can get the players that he liked, instead of being able to read the board, play it, and operate it. It's interesting to see and wonder how much Belichick actually had to do with this draft.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Doesn't sound like a whole lot. It sounds like, I'll tell you the one I think Belichick had his fingers on. It's in this fourth round. It's not Jack Jones, who is another cornerback taken, the second consecutive out of Arizona State. Apparently, he's a real big asshole off the field. A ton of off the field issues for this kid.
Sign me up for this guy. I enjoy that.
I mean, if you can hit on these, I mean, until he murdered a couple guys. I mean, Aaron Hernandez in the fourth round was a fucking
killer.
Not bad. They do say this guy's got real good change of direction skills, so that's good. Here's where I think Belichick stepped in on this. Bailey Zapp, quarterback out of Western Kentucky, in the fourth round, when your team is depleted and has not stopped the Bills, forced a punt in 2 games versus the Bills. You take a quarterback with Mac Jones in his second year in the fourth round. I understand the thought process of this. You want a cheap backup quarterback option in your roster, and you're about to lose Stidham and probably Brian Hoyer. But come on, man. You can't go find a journeyman to throw behind Mac Jones. You got to draft the guy in the fourth round, Ray?
Yeah, this is where the rails went off for me. I didn't understand this. You're not addressing needs there. This is not one of the things. Like a defensive tackle would have been nice at the fourth, the 137. Another cornerback that actually could play instead of being a return guy. Linebacker help. Anything other than a fucking quarterback that we already have. We have a franchise quarterback. Why are we going in the fourth round and getting one?
He threw for 60 touchdowns or something, though. Did you hear that?
Who gives a in Western Kentucky? Who cares?
Fifth round, the Patriots don't believe in fifth round picks, so they just don't take anybody in the fifth round. So let's keep that in mind. Sixth round, though, they love. They had 3 picks in the sixth round, went right back into the well with the running back, Kevin Harris, supposedly another big running back.
Sucks.
After you just drafted Ramondre Stevenson, Ramadama Ding Dong, who had a great rookie year. Suck pick. 200 pick overall, defensive tackle Sam Roberts out of Northwest Missouri State. That says enough. I put James White, replaced him in the wrong place. Sorry about that. The next pick in the sixth round, another guard, Chasen Hines out of LSU. They traded Shaq Mason and wouldn't pay Karras, so I guess you got to fill 2 guard holes. And then the seventh round offensive lineman, Andrew Stuber, making it the third offensive lineman in this draft. Again, when your defense did not force a punt against Buffalo 2 straight games.
It's laughable, and you still need to address it. I mean, I know there's some guys on free agency, but come on. Again, you drafted 3 offensive linemen, 1 including in the first round. These are guys you could have taken in this, 6th round when you have 3 picks, 7th round. You needed to load up on defense, get some speed on defense. You left too much on the board in picks 21 through whatever 29, 28 or whatever. You left too much talent on there. And even, I wanted a wide receiver, but I expected a wide receiver late in the draft. I didn't expect a second round. I think you needed to hit more needs there. And again, you've had good success with the undrafted guys. I don't need a guy that can run dead straight at 100 miles an hour. Just, I wanted playmakers, whether it was on defense or offense, and you didn't address either one of those. either one of those needs, cornerback until the third round. I mean, it's baffling what you just pulled off. It's probably the worst thing I've ever seen. And Matt Groh just sounds like a bumbling moron. He sounds like just a nerd. Like
a defensive bumbling moron.
Yeah, no one defends their picks. Like no one. When's the last time you ever had to see Belichick come out and defend a pick? Never. Yeah, we liked him. That was it. Not like he had good numbers. He repped like put up 221 pounds 31 times. He runs under 5 second 40. Yeah, cool. That's what I need on my offensive lineman. Because how far do they run? 10 yards down the field?
Yeah, the Cole Strange 40 time. Like, give me a fucking break. Look, Cole Strange might be awesome. He might be the next Joe Tooney, but that's not what I mean. They needed it, but they needed more things, specifically front seven linebacker help. Although I guess them and Ted Johnson, apparently the number one Patriot hater in Boston, liked this draft too. Gave it a B-, right? Did you say? Specifically,
no. A-.
A-.
He gave it an A-.
He liked the Patriots liked their linebacking core, and Raekwon McMillan, Cameron McGrone, who was a 4th-round pick last year, is yet to see an NFL field. I think it was a 4th, 5th,
6th.
Was he 6th? Cameron McGrone was a 6th-round pick.
I never disagree with Bill.
I won't disagree with you. I think he's 4th though. Who else you got over there? The Mac kid, the guy that flamed out of Cleveland of all places. You traded Trey Swinovich for
Mac Wilson.
Those are your 3 starting linebackers. Juwan Bentley coming back and his hips that can't move side to side. Josh Uche, who barely has been able to get on the field for 2 years. Who am I leaving out? Anybody worth noting? Those are your linebackers for 2022.
Nope.
Way to go.
You also forgot another 4th-round pick too, Richard, by the way. Number 120. Yeah, number 127 overall, Pierre Strong, junior running back out of South Dakota State.
I did have that. That's the James White replacement.
Yes, he is the James White replacement.
My bad. Thank you for bringing that
4.340. He's quick.
So actually, the one pick I don't hate, a late 4th-round running back when you got a guy in James White that doesn't have a hip anymore. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't think Harris is long for this NFL career world. I think he runs 2 straight up. We've talked about it, Bill. He's going to be hurt more often than not. Stevenson is your number 1 back this year, so you needed a little bit of depth there at running back. I don't hate taking a running back late in the 4th round with some speed.
Yeah, and James White's not even
sucked.
Healthy. James White's not even healthy.
No, he's not even ready for training.
JJ Taylor is JJ Taylor. He's borderline special teams player at this point. I mean,
he said he bulked up.
Yeah, cool.
Did he grow?
Can you?
No.
Let's do this upstairs or downstairs. Let's do this real quick to end the show.
No.
Our favorite game. Let's do some ranking the worst drafts in Patriots history. I'm just going to read them to you. I think I got 5 of them here. I'm going to start with 2017, where they only had 4 picks,
and none of them made the team, right? Or was that the Dietrich Weiss?
Derek Rivers did.
Dietrich Weiss is the only guy.
Derek Rivers and
Derek Rivers almost never played. So here it goes. The 2 third-round picks: Derek Rivers, Antonio Garcia.
Tony Garcia. Yeah.
He's the one with he had a health.
He had a blood clot. I know.
Yeah,
his heart or something. Yeah.
Dietrich Weiss was in the 4th round. He's made the team and been a contributor. Good for him. Connor McDermott. Never heard of him in the 6th.
He's that gay kid.
Okay. In the 2007 is the next draft I have for you. Here are the picks. 1st round, Brandon Merriweather is the only name that you're going to recognize here. 4th round.
Clock.
What'd you say?
He's the Big Ben clock. VIP on Swole.
We went to the Honda House.
Right?
We went to the Honda House. Yeah, you went to Pro Bowl.
4th round, Kareem Brown.
Nope.
5th round, Clint.
Linebacker.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah,
5th round, Clint Oldenburg. Nope. 6th round, Justin Rogers, linebacker out of Southern Methodist. 6th round, Mike Richardson, defensive back out of Notre Dame. They are good at drafting cornerbacks. I'm surprised that didn't work out right. 6th round, Justice Hairston out of Central Connecticut. 6th round, that's 4 6-rounders here. Cole Hilliard, offensive tackle. 7th, Oscar Lua, Mike Elgin. So besides Merriweather, does anybody know any of those players?
Nope.
Would
I'm
you
trying
consider
to will myself to know one of the 2 of those, but I don't.
Would you consider this draft worse or better than that one?
I mean,
just
better,
off, just better. I know we don't know, but
Big Bang Clock had a couple Pro Bowls.
Okay, this one's worse. 2006. Here's a couple names that you'll know for good and a couple for bad. Round 1, Lawrence Maroney. Was Lawrence Maroney a bust for a 1st-round pick?
I
don't think so. He had 1,000 yards.
No,
1,000 yard.
For 21st or 22nd, I believe that's where he went. I mean, he did go to Denver, had a year or 2 in Denver. He played like 6 years. Yeah, no.
Second round pick. Here's a bust. Chad Jackson.
Bust. Yep.
Third round pick. David Thomas, tight end.
Tight end. He had a good career with.
But the Wendy's guy?
No, he had a really good career with New Orleans. He was a good tight end for them.
Yes, Dr. Big.
But
Man.
he was, yes.
Fuck that guy.
Fourth round, Garrett Mills, tight end out of Tulsa. Nope. Fourth round, Steven Gostkowski. That's a good pick.
This is the greatest. That's the greatest draft of all time now.
Fourth round, baby.
Yeah.
Fifth round, Ryan O'Callahan. Nope.
Offensive lineman, yeah.
Sixth round, Jeremy Mincy, defensive end.
Defensive,
Sixth round, Dan Stevenson, offensive tackle. Sixth round, LaKevin Smith. And
I
seventh
love
round,
how they make up names.
yeah, it's Lay. You'd like it. It's French. L.E. Kevin.
Yeah. The
What,
Kevin Smith.
what do you think there? I like Kevin. What if we threw L.E. in front of it?
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Like Kevin.
And
Asshole.
Draymond Green. Why don't you just call him Raymond? No, let's throw a D in that. You fucking idiots.
You self-serving cunt.
Because Draymond's a way cooler name than Raymond.
Yeah, Draymond is way cooler. I'll give you a couple more here. Is that one? That one's better than this draft, right? You got Steven Gostkowski out of it, Lawrence Maroney. Those are good players.
Yep.
2015, Malcolm Brown, nothing. Second round, Jordan Richards, absolute bust. Third round, Geno Grissom, absolute bust. Fourth round, Trey Flowers,
Good
pick. Fourth round, Trey Jackson, no.
Offensive lineman retired after 1 year.
Fourth round, Shaq
Florida
Mason,
State. Yeah.
good pick. Fifth round, Joe Cardona, good player. Sixth round, Matthew Wells, AJ Derby, Daryl Roberts, Xavier Dickinson. So
AJ Derby, the tight end. Another failed tight end late in the draft.
you, Bill. If I didn't have this list in front of me, I would have no idea where we are right now. Trey Flowers and Shaq Mason make this a better draft than 2022 alone. 16, here's a good one. Cyrus Jones in the second round. Joe Tooney, that's a hit. Jacoby Brissett, probably got to call a hit. Vincent Valentine.
He was okay. He won a
third
Super
round
Bowl,
pick?
but he got hurt though. He did, but that was another reach. They reached up and he got hurt and flamed out of the league. I think he had like a broken heart or some shit. I don't know.
Malcolm Mitchell. A lot of people are going to give people credit for Malcolm Mitchell, but he had injury history coming out. Patriots knew that, caught up to him, bit him in the ass. I don't give
Won
him
him a
credit for
Super Bowl
Malcolm
though. Yeah, he had what 50 catches, and he had 7 for 72 in the Super Bowl. He had some big catches in the third and fourth quarter.
I'm not giving him to him. Camus Grogier Hill.
Yeah, he's still in the league.
Fuck you, Bill.
It's like a
Landon
linebacker
Roberts.
safety. Yeah,
As a
he's a
6th round
player.
pick, Landon Roberts is probably okay. Ted Karras as a 6th round pick in that one, and
That's a hit.
Devin Lucien in the 7th round. All right, last one. This is going way, way back. There's one name on here. Well, maybe a couple names on here, but one name that makes this not the worst one.
Bill knows all 10 of these too.
Yeah. The year is 2000, Bill Belichick's first draft. In the second round, they picked Adrian Clem.
Adrian Clem. I remember him. First pick of Belichick's career with the Patriots. They traded
Not
the
bad,
first to
not
get
great.
Belichick.
Third round pick, J.R. Redmond.
J.R. Redmond won a Super Bowl. Come on.
Specifically, yeah. Okay, fine. But he wasn't that great. Fourth round, Greg Randall.
Yeah, he was offensive lineman. I think he started in the Super Bowl.
Fifth round, Dave Stashliski.
I don't know him.
Come on, Bill. Tight end out of Boise State, Dave Stashliski. Come on, dude.
Sorry.
Fifth round, Jeff Marriott, defensive tackle out of Missouri.
I don't know him either.
Sixth round, Antoine Harris.
Antoine Harris. Yes, I remember him. Defensive back. He returned that.
There you
Troy-
go. That's what I was
Troy
waiting
Brown
for. The Troy
punt.
Brown lateral. There
He
you
was
go.
the lateral punt in the AFC Championship game.
Sixth round, pick number 199.
Thomas Brady.
Thomas Edward Brady.
Hashtag dead to us. Sixth round, David Nugent.
Bill, nothing? No. Okay.
Seventh round, Casey Tisdale.
No,
nothing.
Seventh round, Patrick Pass.
Yes.
Loved Patrick Pass.
Okay. I think 2022 ranks worst of them all, except for maybe 2017. So they only had 4 picks.
You can't rank 2000 that high because they didn't even have a first round pick. That's saying something. Patriots had a first round pick this year, and it's god awful.
Yeah.
Even
They
if you
didn't have a
take out,
first
even if
round
you
and
take out Tom Brady, then how many and fuck you, how many impactful players did you get out of that too? I mean, J.R. Redmond was Super Bowl. I mean, come on.
he won a Super Bowl, but he wasn't that good. Antoine Harris, not great. I mean, if you take Brady
Patrick
out of
Pass.
that, it's Patrick Pass. Yeah. I mean, if you take Brady out of that, that's a pretty lackluster. The rest of these had some hits. Even the Cyrus Jr., you got Joe Tooney out of it, and and a Malcolm Mitchell. So you got some play Ted Karras. You got some
We
players
actually
out of these.
We'd have to come back like in 2 or 3 years and grade this.
I
But
know,
as of right,
but
as
it's
of right
fun.
now, it's a fucking terrible draft.
Yeah, it's the worst one of all time. I think that's how we're going to rank it. All right. This has been the Simple Minds Sports Show Social Hour, the worst draft in Patriots history. Bye-bye.
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 Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Great. Is something different? I can see your unfinished ceiling.
Oh, hold on.
Much better.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you?
You just sitting in the dark? Is that what's going on?
No, remember that camera doesn't work anymore, so
Oh,
no.
piece of shit. Piece of shit.
If I was Bill, I'd get a free one from you, but I mean, I'm not the queen, so
Nope, you're not. Whoa,
Well.
look at this guy.
no fucking way. He's already here.
Queen has entered the chat. Wow, looking good.
What the
too.
fuck? What the fuck is this? I'm not gonna be on until 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock.
So, got a new refrigerator coming this weekend. Need to run the new water line for the fridge. Got a drill through tile. Didn't have a tile mason drill bit. Needed a hand. We got done a lot sooner than I thought. He's got here a little early and before he beat me here before I got home from work. So here I am. It was the only night he could do it this week, so I had to.
You know what?
I needed it done.
When the queen calls, the dude abides. That's your only job.
Wow.
I
Pretty
need a
much.
mason drill bit, and whoever that is says I will be there, and I'll be there in a jiffy.
Yeah. There was already one there, right? But it was like broken. So I taped the new one to it and I tried to pull it through, and the whole fucking old one just snapped in half because it hasn't been used in forever because the fridge we have now doesn't work. And the assholes that made this place put the hole for the water line behind the cabinets that I can't access. So I'm like, this motherfucker. I was so pissed on Saturday trying to do this.
Ray gets it. He's a plumber. We don't talk about that enough.
No, I am a plumber, but yeah, I didn't get a phone call from Bill either, and I saw him yesterday. Could have told me all this yesterday.
Doesn't trust your workmanship there.
Well, I already had
Doughboy.
this set up. I already had it set up, and it was, I didn't need a plumber. I just
You guys
needed
could have
someone to
did a
drill fucking hole.
tandem recording night. Ray could have came up to your closet and TV, and you guys could have sat there at your fucking folding table and had fun.
We had a good time golfing yesterday, that's for sure.
I bet. Yeah, no, I saw the text. That's awesome. Welcome to the Simple Minds Social Hour. We're going to review the potential worst draft.